Right, these are 5 Looksmaxxing tips you can do every day to ascend you that little bit. Right, first one, no gooning. It's not fucking good for you. Well, in moderation. I see so many people that goon literally every day. It's not good for you. That's an addiction. Limit it. I don't know how much to limit it to, but fucking 1 a day is too much. Reasons why. Skin. Oftentimes it reports with higher acne, drier skin, and paler skin. Which, skin is probably one of the most important things for attractiveness. Next one, dark circles. Dark circles, basically dark circles under your eyes. You'll look more exhausted, look like you haven't slept. It just doesn't look good. I mean, on some people, but whatever. Hormonal disruption. Hormonal disruption leads to thinner, greasier, and more dandruff-ridden hair. I don't even think I need to say anything. That's obviously not a good thing for attraction. Lower energy, leading to being less masculine. Right. This sort of links in with posture, which we'll cover later, but posture is probably one of the most important things. If you have good posture compared to bad posture, the difference can be like 2 inches of height. You just look better, look stronger. Another one, which I haven't written down, is poor sleep and cortisol spikes. This poor sleep and cortisol spikes leads to a puffier face, which in turn makes you look less lean. We'll get onto leanness later. Which means you have a less sharp jawline and a less sharp cheekbones. Which makes you look fat. Once again, leanness later. But overall, not very good. Now, how do you quit gooning? There's 2 main methods. First method, cut it off at the fucking start. You give the goon man a finger, he'll chop off your fucking arm. Right? You're scrolling on TikTok 1 second, you see a Sophie Rain video. 2 minutes later, you're on the Pornhub. No. You hold down on the video, you click not interested. Wherever you throw off thinking, oh, she's kind of fit, stop it. Turn it off, because you'll lead to gooning. Second way, replace it with a different habit. You know, you like playing FIFA, you think, ooh, I want to goon. Play some FIFA. It's literally that easy. It'll take your mind off it instantly. Next one. Right, mewing. Basically what it is raising your tongue to the roof of your mouth to have better tongue posture. Now, a lot of people think you raise the tongue to your roof of your mouth for long enough, it'll reshape your maxilla, which is this bone here, and it'll just make you look a million times better. That's not true. What it does is indirectly helps your jaw come forward, because having better tongue posture means you'll have more nose breathing. Now, nose breathing, a million times better than mouth breathing. You don't want to be mouth breathing. Mouth breathing can lead to a recessed jaw and a narrow jaw, which, having a recessed jaw, it's not very good for attractiveness, I'll tell you that much. Raising the tongue to your roof of your mouth for better tongue posture promotes nose breathing. So, if you're a mouth breather and you've got a recessed jawline, obviously braces are going to be the best option here to fix your short chin if you've got a recessed jaw. But if you don't have a recessed jaw and you don't want to be mouth breathing, do mewing. Because, what's to say on mewing? Because it's literally just raising the tongue to your roof of your mouth for better tongue posture so you nose breathe. Like I said, not going to completely change how you look, but it'll help. There's another thing that it's cope, is if you raise the tongue to your roof of your mouth, that little bit of fat there goes up, so it looks like you've got a sharper jawline. But realistically, that's only going to last until you start talking, so it's not worth it. Next one. Lean is law. Basically, what being lean is, you have a lower body fat percentage, which means you've got less fat on you, obviously. Which means less face fat, which is not, that's what we want. Which gives you a sharper face. Sharper face is exactly what you want. It'll show those zygos, which are these bones here. It'll show your jawline. You'll just look better. You'll feel better. You'll come off better. People will treat you differently. Trust me. It's the best thing. That's why the best thing ever. Be lean. Now, how do you get lean? Well, calorie deficit. What is a calorie deficit? So, every day you'll have a maintenance calories. Let's say 2,500 calories. If you eat 2,200 calories, you'll be in a 300 calorie deficit. Now, that's a good thing. That means for that day, you'll lose 300 calories worth of fat. Now, how do we get into a calorie deficit? You can diet, you can go to the gym, anything to get you in a calorie deficit, because that means you'll start losing fat, which means sharper face, and I haven't written it down, but trust me, you'll feel a million times fucking better. That's about it. Next one. Brazil nuts. Possibly the best thing you can put inside your mouth. Now you may be asking me, Maura, what the fuck is a Brazil nut? The only nut I know about is the one I do to Bonnie Blue. Well, Brazil nut, these guys. Basically, a Brazil nut contains each Brazil nut, by the way, 68 to 96 micrograms of selenium. Now you may be asking me, what the fuck is selenium? It's a metal. A human man needs 70 micrograms a day of selenium. That means one Brazil nut is pretty much enough to satisfy all your selenium needs. I recommend 2 just to make sure. Now, what does selenium do for you? Promotes thyroid health. What the fuck is a thyroid? That organ there. Now, what does a thyroid do? A thyroid controls metabolism, heart health, or metabolism, certain things, but heart health, body temperature, and helps with growth. Now, you tell me what's going to happen if the thyroid needs selenium and I'm eating selenium. No, Brazil nut, but selenium. Your thyroid is going to start having better metabolism. I don't think I need to explain what metabolism is. Better heart health, better body temp control, and better growth. Of 2 fucking Brazil nuts. 2 Brazil nuts. Literally, fuck is it gone? The best thing to put in your mouth. I think that's about it. Next one. Sadly, the last one. Posture. Once again, probably one of the most important things. Having good posture compared to bad posture can have a difference of 1 to 2 inches of height. If I go down there, compared to up here, I'm going to look taller, aren't I? It improves head posture, which means you have a better jawline. Improves neck aesthetics, as you can see. And it supports your maxilla and facial harmony. Posture can also boost how people perceive you. Because if you're down here like this, people will obviously look down on you because you look like a dickhead. Anyways, how to have better posture. Back straight, shoulders back. And there are a few exercises to do this. You can do chin tucks. You can go against the wall with your back straight, put your arms out and put them up. That helps apparently. But there's not a lot of ways. You can also sleep without a pillow. You sleep flat like a vampire. It can improve your posture. Right. Sadly, that will be all for today. Put any recommendations you want me to do in the comments. I will gladly do them. But the next video is probably going to be a gaming video. Don't know what gaming it's going to be, but it's probably going to be something like that. So, goodbye.